about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nod the malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Jetzt 3 Zuschauer.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Hallo.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Ein Anwalt.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Du lügst mir an. Jetzt bin ich. Motiv voransehen. Bis später. So, ich beschuldige
You
dich
shot
jetzt.
Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
Der,
You can't
der
prove
Dude
anything.
lügt mich an. Was mit der
You got
Schreierei?
nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Nee. Naja.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Bis später, ich liebe dich.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to
Was für,
see my
ich soll da
lawyer.
jetzt reingehen und
A
dann
lawyer
ein
can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Geständnis aus dem
You shot
Buch
a man
rausholen,
dead
wenn er
in
nicht
cold
mit mir
blood.
reden
You're
will.
going to have to pay for that.
Okay. Streit mit.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Das ist doch nur Geständnis. Der lügt mich an. Der lügt mich so besonders an. Komm.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Okay.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut
Ei, das
and watch
ist
you
jetzt
run around in
seine Waffe.
circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Oh nein, jetzt werde ich wieder
You
reingeschickt.
disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there! there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a
Was
confession!
brüllt der mich an? Ich muss halt die richtige Frage stellen. Ich habe halt keine Ahnung, was halt die richtige Frage wäre, wenn.
Has my lawyer
Geschweige
arrived yet? I
denn.
want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay. So. Streiten.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You
Ach
put
so,
5
da wäre ich
rounds
immer
in
wieder
Gage's back.
Gage was
glaub
a
ich.
bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do
So.
with me.
Jetzt verstehe ich das. Dann spiele ich mal den guten Kopf.
I don't know why I'm bothering to try to help you here, Mr.
Falsch.
Kalu. Could
Nein!
stand in front of the grand jury and say that you showed
Das war falsch
no
von dem
remorse.
Dude. Ich hab's
Defendant
gewusst, ich
is
hab's
a
doch eben dem
cold-blooded
gesagt.
killer.
Das war falsch,
Very
aber
good,
nein.
Butcher. Kiss my ass. I know what you're doing. I think I'll
Ja,
wait for my
wieso
lawyer to get here
antwortet
before I
der
make
denn
any
nicht,
kind of
wenn-
statement.
Das
I've just got to keep my mouth
war einfach,
shut
oh
and watch
Mann.
you run around in
Ey,
circles.
jetzt bin ich
We're
schon
done.
dreimal
Unless you wanna keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Hier, Mensch. Oi, 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 Interview Room 1.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Ja, toll, ich gehe jetzt
Get
hier
back in there and raise
Spiel
some
den
lumps, boy!
Bösen.
I need a
Du bist
confession!
dazu gezwungen, den bösen Kopf zu spielen.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Ja, okay.
A lawyer
Ich
can't help you,
küsse an
Mr.
seinem
Kalu.
Popo.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have
Küsse
to pay
an
for
Popo.
that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
So you shot this guy over the
Das ist
sale
eine
of a
Frage
watch.
falsch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying
Bis
down?
später, ich
Straight
liebe
in
dich.
orderly lines to the
Vollkommen.
ovens? Not
Viel
this
Spaß
heap.
wünsche ich
I say
dir.
enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Was ist denn jetzt? Mensch,
You disappoint me, Cole
ich
Phelps.
weiß nicht.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
So, ich hole jetzt erstmal ein Geständnis aus dem Haus. Muss ich mich jetzt konzentrieren.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ja, ja.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Okay.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Toll. Jetzt werde ich da wieder reingeschmissen.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Das heißt, ich muss da wieder rein. Den Dude wieder befragen.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Ich hoffe jetzt
You
nicht,
shot a
dass
man dead in
dass
cold
ich
blood.
von
You're going to have to
ganz
pay for
vorne
that.
anfangen muss. Weil,
You
Ah,
followed
doch,
Everett
muss ich.
Gage and the girl back to the shoe store.
Toll.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
der lügt mich an. Er lügt mich an. Das ist eine Lüge.
You
Entschuldigung.
shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
So, verdächtige Person identifiziert.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher. You and that
Dafür,
stuck
dass er ihn
Gage.
nicht
Why did
erschossen
you do
hat,
it,
hat
Mr.
er
Kalu?
wirklich ein großes
Gage.
Mundwerk.
He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Ausgezeichnet. Super. Mega gut. Das ist schon mal perfekt, muss ich sagen. Das bringt mich nur voran, muss ich sagen. Ich hoffe, jetzt komme ich irgendwann zu dem Punkt, dass ich... Das ist es halt.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his...
Hallo, hallo.
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps. They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
105 North Avenue.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle
So,
code 2
tell me a little
identified.
about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Now, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face.
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Extra! Put your weapons down and your hands on your own goddamn head, be it.
Mensch,
All
wie lässt sie
units of
sich auch
459
erschießen?
just occurred at 6th and Sarahs. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Müssen wir das Ganze von vorne machen?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Ich muss dem Dude jetzt so lange folgen, dass ich halt bei dem bin. Also, ja. So weit bis der bei der Geisel ist und dann muss ich ihn erschießen. Also, gehe ich mal von aus, aber ich hab ja erstmal gedacht, ey komm, wieso hat er den gerade nicht gefangen, Mensch? Also ich bin...
Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me!
Ich muss den erschießen. Ja, jetzt habe ich ihn abgeknallt und was jetzt? Also ich bin jetzt in kurzer Zeit Detective geworden. Das mal kurz, um das mal kurz festzuhalten, ich bin jetzt in kurzer Zeit Detective geworden. Rang aufgeht. Ja. Oh, was geht denn bei den Leuten?
Take it easy!
Kommen wir erstmal zu meinem Ziel. Ich hoffe, jetzt kommt nichts dessen im Wege.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Zack, zack. Ich mache jetzt ab, dann ist alles weg.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate
Vor allem
Wilkie. He called
der
it
hat
in.
solche,
What gives with the coroner?
der hat
There's
solche
blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
Da
We
ist
have
die
an owner for the
Lebenserwartung
car?
sehr hoch.
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Unser Anwesenheit
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around. Doesn't look like anything.
Sieht unwichtig aus. Oh. Schon ein Video.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Okay, legen wir mal zurück. Brechstange. Jein, also.
Circumstantial.
Muss man mal alles.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Viel Blut verloren. Der Dude ist da drin explodiert, Alter. Der Dude ist da drin einfach. Was weiß ich. Der ist da. Brille, okay. Was haben wir noch? Ah, ein Brief wahrscheinlich. Interessant. Was haben wir hier?
Happier times, I guess.
Okay. Den haben wir hier.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Gehen wir mal hin. Schauen wir mal weiter oben. Was haben wir hier noch Schönes?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Ich fasse natürlich direkt ans Blut.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Schön. Ich mich hier ausführen.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Von da habe ich ihn. Hat ihr schon gesehen?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
So.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Beschuldigt.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
So, ich habe den Tatort bin ich fertig. Ja, im Güterbahnhof der Seite ist schon. Dann fahre ich jetzt mal zu der Adresse.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Gucken, was die Adresse ist.
Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Der steht auch an einem Punkt.
You read about the guy in the bus yesterday?
Yes,
No, what happened?
over on Lincoln Avenue. The guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out.
Oopsie.
He pops the hood and he's on a rail crossing. Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight What a pointless waste of life. You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave... Careful!
Was stehst du mir auf dem Kopf im Weg? Du, Dude, du brauchst nicht hupen.
Police emergency, out of the
Mit
car.
dein Auto.
That's the guy. Heard he's an honest cop.
Goddamn maniac!
So komme ich aus dieser Kameraperspektive raus. Das
Ah, you're gonna kill someone!
Ich bin weg jetzt.
Christ alive!
Thanks for your trouble.
Suchen die Leute an. Ja, das Ding ist halt, ich will halt zu dem Haus fahren, aber das geht halt nicht, wenn ich ja, währenddessen andere Aufträge annehmen will.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
Oh, Officer am Bodenfall gescheitert. Eieiei. Ich bin gestorben. Ja, okay. Mal halt. Machen wir jetzt halt.
Now look what you've done!
Ist halt eine glaubwürdige Kiste. Deswegen brauche ich jetzt ein Cabrio.
I'm going to have to ask you to get out of the car.
You can't do this!
Danke.
Watch what you're doing!
Ich brauche halt mein Cabrio.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other.
Ja, bla
No
bla
bloodshed
bla.
so far.
Bla bla bla.
Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! Throw out the guns!
Eieiei, was eine Massenschießerei.
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Dann mal ab in meinem Auto.
Jesus, Cole!
Was für Jesus vor? Ich glaube, bringe ich 40 Dinger. Das ist
Oh, unbelievable!
Ich werde jetzt noch hinfahren. Ich werde noch die Frau von dem Dude. Ich glaube, das ist die Frau. Die Frau werde ich befragen.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Most informative. Thank you.
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Das auch noch eben. Aber jetzt bin ich erstmal kurz.
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Now you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H?
Das war doch der Dude von eben.
Ooh wee! Benny's give me speed.
What are you doing?
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
Braucht er so lange, um die Treppen zu gehen?
You really need to lay off the pills.
Do it again! I dare you!
All right, if you really want to dance.
Do it again!
So, ist mir jetzt egal, was jetzt reinkommt. Ich fahre jetzt zu diesem Haus, das ich die ganze Zeit schon vorhabe.
Open your eyes!
Open your eyes. Meine Augen sind offen. Wie ist der Fall?
Slow down!
Das ist ein schönes Haus.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Einen Moment bitte.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Kann noch raus oder rein.
The
This must be Adrian's.
Weiter untersuchen. Ja. Wen haben wir denn da?
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Gosh.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Oh, was gemeint.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Interessant. Sehr schönes.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Sehr interessant. Dann wollen wir mal weiter gucken. Wo ist denn der neue Heißwasserboiler? Ich will nicht sehen. Wenn wir vielleicht auch einen neuen zulegen. Nein, das war ein Wasserboiler.
Junk. No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Sehr interessant. Davon ein Teil. Ja, vielleicht hat der Handwerk auch nur irgendwo hingelegt und er weiß nicht mehr, wo er hingelegt hat. Kann auch passieren. Was haben wir denn hier für ein Zimmer? Hier waren wir schon drin. Da waren wir auch.
I'm all right now, detectives.
I don't think so. Doesn't tell me anything.
So.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation?
Blutiges Rohr. Grilletui. Ja, das blutige Rohr könnte halt interessant sein. Ja, hallo! Nee, habe ich nicht. Ah.
My
Damit können
husband
wir
is
sie ertragen.
missing. You say he may be hurt, and the best you can do is berate me? You're a poor example
Ich
of a
hab
man.
dich, das reicht mir.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Is from a business trip. Genau.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Nee, der Mann ist tot. Der Mann ist nicht verschwunden. Ja, okay, also ich gehe davon aus, dass er tot ist. Weil das ganze Auto mit Ding zu ist.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame.
Ja, noch.
He thinks
Ja,
I'm
das Ding ist,
stupid.
er kam halt gestern
But
nicht nach
women
Hause.
sense these things.
Einmal kurz, um das grob zu erklären. Er kam halt gestern nicht nach Hause. Mhm. Bin gleich oben. Okay. Ja, dann erkläre ich dir das gleich. Dann warte ich noch eben. Aber mach dir auch mein Mikro aus. Ui, ich liebe dich. 45 Minuten. Ja, okay, dann mache ich
I
jetzt
don't
noch
know
weiter und erkläre ich das gleich.
if he intended to leave me or if it
Was
was
so
just a
passiert ist.
fling.
Aber im Prinzip,
God only
hörst du
knows.
mich? Hörst du mir zu? Oder?
I only want to know that he's safe.
Okay,
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
okay. Dann bis später.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your
Hol dir
husband is
doch
missing,
Kopfhörer,
and after
wenn
our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. For Adrian to come home.
Das Ding ist halt, sie lügt.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
Ja, das ist halt schwer zu bezeugen. Wieso sie halt lügt. Ja. Zugticket.
Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
So, perfekt. Dann gehen wir. Ich mag die Frau eh nicht ganz.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Talking about on the radio.
Jesus, I'm glad to be
Jetzt
out
kann
of
er
there.
mal fahren.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
fährt zumindest ordentlich.
She sure as hell
Im
doesn't
Gegensatz
seem
zu
the type.
mir.
But stranger
Also,
things have
ich
happened.
bretter da immer durch wie eine gesenkte Sau. Ach, das wird dann übersprungen? Ja, cool. Hier.
Hey, I know you.
No, you
Das
don't.
Bier ist so noch sehr hell draußen. Ach so, Teufel. Ach, das Bier. Ja,
Looking for someone?
Bis, Nacht.
You know Frank
Chicken
Morgan?
salad sandwich was great.
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Okay, dahin sitze ich sehr gerne alleine.
Father hates him.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
So
Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Wie kann ich das beweisen? Ja, ist halt die Frage. Die Broschüre oder Wasserboiler? Wasserboiler.
I can't have a quiet drink on his own anymore.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Dafür, dass der...
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're going to have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. And your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ja, siehst du? Der lügt bis zum geht nicht mehr. Steigt jetzt in seine Karre. Jetzt verfolgen wir den nicht erst.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Slow down.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
Wieso wurde ich denn jetzt entdeckt? Lass doch einfach den Kollegen fahren. Aber nein, ich muss ja fahren.
You want my opinion?
Oh, Mann.
We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Da ist der Dude und steigt in sein Auto.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Ich darf ihn halt nicht zu weit entkommen lassen. Ich darf auch nicht zu nah an den Rand. Dann fällt das nicht auf. Biegt der Dude ab.
Officer needs help, 103 AD.
Ausgefahren.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop
It's
right
over,
there,
Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder.
Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.